Okay. Right here.
Hey, teacher. You managed to decipher what the ancient book had to say about Inominat's awakening, didn't you?
Right after we escaped from Titania, yes. I'm just sorry it wasn't of much use to you.
Oh, come on, Grim. I'd say it turned out all right.
That's not for you to decide.
You're not seriously blaming Grim for all that.
No, I'm not. But I'd still like to know anything more specific about Inominat.
Please, tell us what you've learned.
All right. What Inominat needs to fully awaken isn't a large quantity of malevolence, but rather the quality of it, in 8 types. Specifically, he needs despair, hatred, greed, conceit, lust, obsession, cowardice, and selfishness.
If each was assigned to a single Therian, then Velvet would be hatred and Kamawana greed, right?
Medusa would be conceit. Teresa is lust. And Orthrus, obsession?
And cowardice for Griffin. That leaves the Rhino Stagros with selfishness.
But Artorius was trying to steal despair from me. How does that fit in? 8 types of malevolence and only 7 Therians. It definitely doesn't add up. Whatever the case, it seems obtaining this 8th malevolence is the final obstacle before Inominat's full awakening.
I see. That would certainly explain Artorius' behavior. His plan was to foster profound hatred within Velvet, before plunging her into despair.
And he used her brother to do it.
If that's true, gathering all the Therians served a greater purpose. Right now, the Abbey has no means to collect despair.
But with Teresa dead, shouldn't a new Therian have taken her place?
Yeah, but after we killed her, the Abbey still went out of their way to try to capture me. That must mean they haven't been able to secure the new Therian. And even if they did, it wouldn't have despair.
That's a good point. Artorius spent 3 long years trying to foster the despair within you. If that is indeed the specific type of malevolence Inominat needs, it must not be something one can find overnight.
Right. We need to attack while there's still time. Indeed. Yet...
Is something troubling you?
Yes. It comes down to the very idea of quality where malevolence is concerned. When you talk about the relative quality of something, what you're really talking about is its purity. That would mean that Therians pick out and devour this pure malevolence.
Yeah.
But malevolence by its very nature is impure. Therefore, for some person or creature to become a Therian, they'd need to be responsive to a purity of impurity. Surely few could ever meet such a stringent criterion.
So we don't need to worry so much?
Oh, but I think I know someone who fits that description. Perhaps a certain succession of top exorcists who have tried to suppress and purify the spread of malevolence.
You don't mean...
It's just a concern. For now, at least.
Go and see with your own 2 eyes. That's the only way to learn the truth about our world. You're right. I like books and all, but I need to explore on my own if I'm going to really learn. Ha ha ha. If only all students were as bright as you. We're almost done. With the town, I mean. Hey, Skipper. Try not to use your power to make the volcano erupt on us. Where is the volcano, by the way? I don't think I can see it from here. I can't make any promises. Leave the rest to us. I can't guarantee we'll pick up your bones if you die, though. Oh, look at you. So funny. Okay, there's someone over here. Who are you? You're like generic pirate guy.
A merchant friend who works with the Abbey told me about this one weird Class
okay.
4 island. Some
What's...
stuff like the walls moving and attacking
The walls,
us.
the
Those
moving.
Hey,
Demons.
I don't know.
Maybe they...
It's so
Your guess
strange.
isn't-
Sorry. I was getting a little fed up with walking around and listening to skits. Alright, let me save. So it does look like we can leave here if we want to. Since he just told us about the island. So we could still go back and do things. Keep in mind, I'm only interested if they're, like, directly story-related things. Things that are actually interesting. I don't feel like, you know, going back to a forest that I never went to just because I'll get nothing for going there. It's gotta be something kind of interest, you know? Maybe that long Dow dust thing would be something to deal with, but, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it for right now. Let me know in the comments if it's something that I should be dealing with. And once again, let me know.
If only I could just use my power to seal Inominat.
Looks like you're raring to go, eh, Laphicet? Just don't be too eager to help, okay? You've got a bad habit of trying to play the good guy.
Oh no, I'm not a good guy. I'm a selfish, wicked little boy.
Oh, is that so?
But if you acknowledge your own selfishness, then it's something you've chosen for yourself, right?
Yeah.
Then we have that in common. Now, all that's left is to follow your own creed. Only that.
Besides, I'm a demon. Even if you were the worst of the worst, I'd be like, cool.
Thanks, Aizen. Thanks, Rokuro.
Velvet. Don't give up on Laphicet just yet, okay?
So, you were eavesdropping on us at the inn.
Heavens! I never knew a praetor to be so utterly shameless! All right, I was. But that's not what I'm trying to say here. What I'm trying to say is...
I know. No matter how selfish you are, life's empty without anyone to share it with.
Correct. She's got a point.
More than anything, I don't want to give up. Not on myself.
Anyway, what I was saying before all that happened was, if you haven't already, because obviously I can't tell since I haven't, you know, seen the video comments yet, please let me know just ballpark how long we have left if I were just to keep going towards, you know, story stuff. Oh, it's spooky. I really would like to finish the game before next month, if all possible, before August. Because I have a game that I want to start pretty much at the beginning of August. And I mean, worst comes to worst and I can't, you know, finish up this before then, I will probably just start it and then just have 5 things running at the same time, which isn't super great, but we'll finish this up before long and it'll be okay. But I would like to, if possible, finish it. Look at all that down there. Looks particularly toasty. Alright, so this goes somewhere. Where does this go? I'm not going all the way out here yet. I know there's stuff I left behind, but... Okay, so this is an enemy here. Code Red enemy. I think this was the, like, the blood something. I can't remember exactly, but... It was like the blood something. Let me do a quick save. Send out the boat.
Scout.
And I'm gonna fight this thing real quick. In the interest of saving video time, I'm going to cut out this battle. Because it's, you know, not gonna be super interesting anyway. Let me finish grabbing everything first. Void ring. I need a lot more. Okay. Be back in just a bit.
Are we ready for this?
I'll stop you!
Blast away the shadows of darkness! Vanishing thunder!
Double haze! What?
Binding
Shooting
cross!
star!
Okay, this enemy, I will bring you back just for this.
Perfect!
This enemy is a pain in the butt. It's like reflecting damage back at us. Oh, it's resistant to everything. Oh, ow. This is gonna be a long battle, isn't it? It doesn't even have that much health. I think the point is you have to take advantage of one of its 3, like, points. It's Amorphous, Armored, or Fiend, and try to do damage that way, probably. So people are saying, in order to beat it, some people are saying set it to the easiest game mode and then you just win. Someone says, but I think the way to, like, beat it normally is you can only harm him through skills that reflect damage back at him. Which sounds like loads of fun. I'm gonna see if anyone has anything specific on that.
Light of light, illuminate us! Fertile blue let heal us!
Come, vengeance!
First aid! Enough waiting!
Come, vengeance!
There we go.
It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Okay, that was a fun one. Unlocks all battle difficulties up to chaos in the options menu. Okay. So we can increase the battle menu difficulty. So basically, from what I was reading, one of the easiest ways to do it was to get Rokuro, because oh, I am completely blanking right now. When you press the right trigger, that move, where Rokuro will retaliate if he gets hit shortly after. That's what you want. From my understanding. You can do it in a couple different ways, but apparently that one's one of the easier ways, I guess. Then we want to get this non-elemental damage reduced on my random skill right here. That one's reduced by 4. I had another one. I think that one reduces or nullify Earth's element. I'm not sure that's exactly what I needed. Non-elemental damage reduced by 4%. Spike shoes reflect 7% of nullified damage. So basically what you wanted was to reflect damage back at him, because he's got almost no health. He pretty much can't survive getting anything reflected back at him, and you've just got to get lucky, and you want to get your reflect chance as high as you can so it'll actually go through, is how I understand it, basically. Trying to make sure everyone has their stuff back. I did swap around some things to try to make things work. I think I'm good now. Alright. That one's not even hard. Like, it's pretty difficult to die. It doesn't do a lot of damage to you. It's just you've got to figure out the thing. And you can lower the difficulty, but... you know, I don't know. I don't want to be a baby and lose. On the negative side, I did take a long time to read through all of that and figure it out and do it right, so I have no idea how long this episode is now. I think it's slightly over an hour, but I don't really know.
What is all this?
Oh, calm down. It's just steam.
Really? Oh, I get it. Mount Killeros is melting the bottom of the glacier.
Of course. The heat and the cold are engaged in a futile war.
Just like someone I know.
Why not worry about the path you're taking?
The path I'm taking?
Oh, hot! Wait, beneath this ice...
is boiling hot water.
How can you be so calm right now? One false step and we're poached!
Probably.
If you don't slip, you won't die.
For the Reaper, you're certainly optimistic.
Where's that famous apathy of yours today, Magilu?
Who cares about apathy? Especially when I got friends as depraved as you.
Very dangerous. It's very hot water. Do not touch, or your feet will become warm very quickly.
The sky. The snow. It's all red. So this is a scarlet night.
Pretty strange, isn't it?
It's amazing. It's not like I'm happy about it or anything.
If you're worried about Laffy or Celica, you don't need to be. I was just wondering what makes the moon turn so red.
They say the Crimson Moon is a gate to beyond, and is proof of humanity's sins.
A sign of sin, huh? Maybe the moon drinks up the innocent blood spilled by the wicked.
My, it would take a wicked mind indeed to come up with something like that.
Please, don't say such frightening things.
A scarlet night occurs whenever a full moon is in a certain position. The land and the moon pull at each other, and Earth Pulse energy spills into the sky, turning it red.
Yes, and the amount of power is said to create enough mana to affect even an Empyrean.
So that's why the ritual is done on a Scarlet Night.
But the world of humanity is violent, and the Earth Pulse is stained with all the blood spilled throughout history. So Rokuro's theory might have hit a little closer to the truth than expected.
Oh, a wild guess hits the mark.
Don't get used to it.
It sure does look grim, though.
Yeah.
We're gonna have flashbacks for days. I can feel it coming.
That's the cave!
Mount
I
Killeros?
can feel a powerful earth pulse flowing inside it.
It looks like we can reach the core from there.
Alright. At some point we're gonna have a big showdown with the Legates. We're gonna beat the crap out of them, suck them up. And then we'll get to... What the heck was that? That had a big name. And then we're gonna chuck them all in a mountain. Everything's gonna start falling apart. And then we're gonna take our limping, barely working boat. That's what I was trying to say. And go stop the suppression ceremony. And, in stuff, I imagine.
All right, Velvet. I think it's time you let us in on your plan for how we escape if and when the volcano erupts.
There is no plan.
Oh, what? Then even if we awaken the Elemental Empyreans, we're still toast!
I'm not going to die.
Well, I'm super happy for you, but what about the rest of us?
I'm sure you'll all make it.
Don't you think you're being a bit blithe?
I doubt there'll be an eruption at all. We'll only be using the volcano's life spring to push souls into the Earth Pulse. I don't think that should have much of an impact on the volcano's activity itself.
Well, if you say so. That's a load off.
Aye. But the ancients also say that when the four Empyreans awaken, there's a great shift in the earth. If they're angry about being roused from their slumber, I don't think a volcanic eruption is something we can rule out.
See? What did I tell you?
Really, I'm sure we'll be fine. If the volcano erupts, we'll just deal with it.
You'll just deal with it.
Starting to sound like Velvet.
You look sure of yourself, but I'm still nervous.
It may be best to write up a will. Eisen, do you have a pen and paper?
Yeah, but I'm using them.
That's enough. You already know how this will turn out, right?
Oh, so you figured that out.
It wasn't hard. Besides, it's not like you have anyone to give a will to.
Oof, way to cut to the quick.
Okay, we're in Ice Cave. Can't say I'm a fan of caves, but you guys already know that. Theme of the cave is fire and ice. Obviously we're in ice, but I am seeing some fiery enemies. I wonder if we're gonna come across any sections where we find like lava flows or anything like that. That might be kind of cool. But truthfully, it all just depends on how long it takes us to get to there. Because if it's anything like any of the other caves, this is going to be a bit of a trek. On the plus side, they're usually pretty nice about giving you lots of souls. So, there's that. I do wish I had the magic floating tablet, though. Don't like all this walking. It's just such a problem. Like, I have to figure out ways to fill all this dead air. I could fight enemies, sure, but I'm more interested in just getting out of this cave as quick as I can. Strange bugs and beetles make weird noises at me. Well, I might as well talk about...
Freezing. So
Yep.
cold. Getting sleepy.
If you fall asleep, we're leaving you.
I told you someone was going to complain about the cold at some point. Since I've got time to fill, I might as well talk about, like I said, I'm going to be moving in a couple days, so I'll have trouble uploading fully. I was actually kind of worried that I wasn't going to be able to keep the same internet speeds, because I'm on one of those, like, older grandfathered plans, and then they changed it recently, so I was really worried I wasn't going to be able to keep the same internet speeds, which would suck for, you know, uploading video and streaming and stuff. But it looks like since I'm still relatively close, I get to keep all that, so we should still be able to, you know, stream at the same ludicrously high upload that I have been. And I still should be able to upload videos very quickly like I have been for the past, I don't know, year or so. Alright.
Hold stop you! Hold stop you! Deception!
Alright. Can I stop getting hit?
Bird! Die or be killed! 1, 2! No! Hold stop you! Watch it! No! No escape! Bird! You're wide open! Bird! Die or be killed! Cross! Hold up! You're wide open! Bird! Die or be killed! Cross! Hold up! No escape! You're wide open! Bird! Die or be killed! Who wants cross?
Die or be killed.
You're wide open! Bird! Cross! Good! Watch! No escape! Bird! You're wide open! Bird! Die or be killed! Cross! Deception! See this? No escape! Bird! 1, 2! No escape!
This fight is over.
Alright, let's see what's over here. But yeah, so good news is we get to keep the same internet and should still be able to upload videos as quick as I do, which is nice. I say that because I used to have to do, I think, if I remember right, I think I used to have 2 mega... Oh, come on!
To be extremely wary. Down. Light heal up. Down.
I hate these enemies so much. I can't stand the enemies that just like group up and take all of your souls and you can't do anything. On the plus side, this is working a little bit better than I thought it would.
Look what I found!
She's good at hitting all the enemies and keeping them from hitting you back. There we go.
What about this one? It's hungry?
Bingo! Very nice. And this?
It's disturbingly happy?
Magilou, you're making it kind of obvious.
And then the grant spirit of the earth to the wearer's fists. Oh yeah, so anyway, I'll try to avoid battles if I can.
Good.
Let's see. Go here. I used to have to upload at 2 megabits a second, which is not a really good upload speed. It's manageable, but it's like the kind where you upload the video overnight. And that's when I did 720p videos, so 1080p video would have taken forever to do then. So I do enjoy the 20 megabit per second down. That's nice, and I'm glad I get to keep it. And hopefully they don't, take that away at any point, or I'm gonna have to end up upgrading to the next tier, and that's really expensive. It's like an extra $40 a month, and I don't even get any extra upload speed. I just get like more download, which is yeah. I always found that interesting, being a uploading a lot of online videos I do. They always market internet speeds to have way more download than upload, because for most users that's what's important. And to be fair, most of the time when I'm not uploading, that's important to me as well. But I really wouldn't mind having, taking half of my download and putting that as upload, having both upload and download be the same. That would be nice. I could upload things really fast then. Oh well. It's first world problems, right? Believe me, I know. Believe me. Before I had the, the 5 megabit upload, I think I had... before I had the 2 megabit upload, I had 1 megabit. Yeah, that's right. When I very first started doing videos, for a couple months I had 1 megabit upload. Because I was at my parents' house. Oh, that was bad. I remember that was like upload video all night. Like literally upload it all night for like 6 hours at 720p. That was terrible.
You'll be facing Shigure soon.
Yeah, not long now. I know this is a weird time to bring this up, Laphicet, but there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
All right. Ask away.
I knew you'd say that. So, how was your bath in Mercio?
Huh?
You went in with Velvet, right? Just between us guys. What was it like?
What was it like?
What are you getting at, Roguro?
Let me in on this too. It'll be our secret.
Not you too, Aizen!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. There are just certain times in life when you need to find your resolve and seize the opportunity.
It's proof that you're
We
alive.
just want to know what your resolve got you.
Right. It's like a test.
Stop it! I didn't go into the bath with her!
Well, that's a shame. That might have been your one shot. Once you're all grown up, you won't be able to get away with it.
That's why I didn't do it. I'm tired of Velvet treating me like a little kid.
Bravo!
You passed the test.
Right. You don't need me to watch over you anymore.
Why did you laugh like that?
We're just happy that you're growing up.
I don't understand you two. If you're just gonna pick on me, go away.
We're sorry, but I really needed that. Laughter's good for the soul.
Roguro, were you feeling tense?
You wouldn't think it, huh? But now I can fight like I always do. I owe you, Laphicet.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Looks like the next test is yours.
Yeah. Laphicet, Aizen, watch me prove myself.
Rokuro, how do you think Shigure will move against us?
He's not really the
We will need to
imaginative
be
type.
extremely wary.
He'll be out in the open, waiting for us.
Oh, damn it!
Vanishing thunder!
I hate these enemies so much.
Receive life's blessing!
Oh, yeah! Look at all those souls!
Soaring Dragon! Blaze Burst True! Maelstrom! Soaring Dragon! Finish! Receive! Rock Strike! Touch Strike! Soaring Dragon! Is that all you got?
Okay.
Hey, is everyone alright?
That went actually really well. I just got a million souls. Anyway. So just to cap off the thing I was saying about the internet, mostly because I had nothing else to do during that long walk. Everything's going to be the same. There's no cause for alarm. Do not be alarmed. You may continue on with your video watching. And I'm going the wrong way. Dang it.